it's also true that we also get to witness, even within the brokenness of life, these little small miracle moments that just remind us about remind us about the gospel. And gospel means good news. They remind us about the good news. They remind us to look for the helpers. They remind us about what we share, not always what divides us. So what I wanted to do was start out by taking a look at this picture of these three wonderful couples. Here's three wonderful families. And with these families here, I was part of a great story on Monday. It's a story that started out in western Pennsylvania with Jonathan and Stephanie, moved on to northeastern Pennsylvania with Angela and Josiah, and then worked down to southeastern Pennsylvania and Helping Hands of the Northeast with Frank and Deneen and their son-in-law right there. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to get Josiah on the phone here so he could actually explain to you what you folks are looking at. So I'm going to call Josiah right now.
Good morning.
Josiah, how are you doing?
Good, yourself?
Very good. So Josiah, you want to tell everybody where you're joining us from?
Yes, I am in Schuylkill Haven, Pennsylvania.
Schuylkill Haven. So I know actually even the road they live on, and it is rural, right?
Very, very rural.
Very rural. So I'd love, Josiah, if you could just tell us the story a little bit about a friendship that led to a beautiful event on Monday.
Okay. So just a little bit of a backstory. 2 years ago, we were fortunate enough to buy my family's farm, my wife's family's farm, which has been in her family since 1913. And then this year, we decided to pursue the small farm dream, and we started raising some steers. And this December, we had a little bit of meat left over, and calling around to some good friends, and I contacted Jonathan. I said, hey, I have this beef available. And he goes, well, do you know where Burn Athen is? I said, actually, I do. And he goes, well, I'd love to buy that beef and donate it to my church. I said, that sounds like a wonderful idea. So we had the beef slaughtered and processed, and then he got me hooked up with Pastor Blair and said, hey, let's make this arrangement work, and was able to meet up with Pastor Blair and get the beef to a wonderful location.
Great. Well, Josiah, we got it out to the northeast, so it's already been distributed. And Josiah, for you and Angela, like when you look at the bigger picture of why you do these things, like why is it that you do these things? Like what's the compelling why for you? And even thinking a little bit, I know you have three wonderful kids, right? And with your wonderful kids, like what's the message you were hoping to give to them?
Well, you've got to be able to do what you love, but what you love to do has got to be able to make the world a better place. Oh. That's really what I'm thinking. I mean, we love being in rural Pennsylvania. Grew up farming. This is our passion. This is what we live to do. But if we can do what we love to do and have it benefit other people, that even makes it better.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well, Josiah, on behalf of NewChurchLive and on behalf of the McCaffreys who are distributing everything, I know Deneen's watching right now with her husband Frank, just thank you so much.
Well, thank you. Thank you for letting me be a part of your service today. It's been an honor, and I hope we can help more in the future.
Great. Thanks, buddy. Take care.
Thank you.
So I thought I would end with the story here so that Deneen can share with you folks, just what happened at the back end of this. Deneen and Frank, through their nonprofit, they're the ones who distributed the beef. So I'm going to call Deneen right now.
Good morning.
Good morning, Deneen. And where are you calling in from?
My breakfast table.
Your breakfast table. That's
from
good.
Ivyland.
That's good, from Ivyland. And Deneen, do you want to finish up the story for us? What happened with that beef?
I would love to. It was so great. Let's call this the love train. So it was so great to see the train and the connections. So we met you on Monday, and we received all the meat, and thank you so much to your friend. We obviously distributed it to many families in the Northeast and in Philadelphia. We have a list of families who were in need. So we made a few phone calls, again, the train and the connection. And we made one specific phone call to a friend of ours who helps us with our Thanksgiving food drive. And he made a call to a pastor that we've also delivered to. And this pastor was so happy. I have chills thinking about, talking about this, to receive this meat, because what he does is weekly he opens up and he feeds the community. And he's had a lot more people recently because, as you know, once things shut down again, people were in need again. And he said he was almost in tears. He was so grateful because they haven't had meat to distribute to the families in months. They've only had dry goods. And I just wanted to share that with you. And just, it is so exciting to watch that connection. And like I said, the train and how it goes from your friend to you, to us, then to somebody else, and then the people who just needed it so much. But I wanted to share the fact that meat was so critical because they haven't had meat in months.
Oh, Deneen, that is beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you. Thanks for calling.
Take care.
Have a great week, everybody. Bye-bye.
We will.